Hey, those gears finally came in, so let's see what's inside. They came in a nice little envelope. I hope the guy included some publicity for himself. So this will be a review of these gears. Very simple packaging. There's no publicity. Only took about a week and a half to get them, so that's good because the disassembly of the locomotive is still fresh in my mind. So I'll put a link in the description to that eBay page where I found these gears. So these are 3D printed. I've done that before. I've used 3D printed gears to fix locomotives before. So it's still well packed. And of course, these come from Australia, so the shipping's a little bit expensive because of the distance. But it's not very heavy, for the plane to carry. Let's just take a second to compare them with the old cracked gears. They look pretty good. And when you order them, just remember that it's 17 teeth. But that looks really good. They look about the same. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to start installing them. You just want to slide them in place, basically exactly as they were before. And it's a little tight in this. The original gears were also a little tight. It's not bad, a week and a half, so disassembling the locomotive is still fresh in my head. Fortunately, I've got a good video if I want to go back and look. So now I'm going to introduce my wheels back. Also have to put the contact plates. Before I put the wheel, I have to make sure I got my contact plates lined up. And also the intermediate gears and their proper shafts. So these go in around the middle here. And then just line up their shaft. Because once you put the contact plates up, you cannot introduce these shafts. So the contact plates actually keep the shafts where they should go. And then just put 1 drop of oil since I have everything in my hands. That's also the proper time for that. 1 drop is all you need. Perfect. Before I put the first wheel in, I just want to say something about quartering. So the first wheel, number 1 axle, it gets its rod put on immediately. And then I want to say something about quartering. So quartering, if your rod is at 3 o'clock, on the other side, it should be at the 12 position like that. The engine needs a quarter turn to run properly, so when you put it back together, make sure that you keep that. So I put the connecting rod first because I can't get in there and screw it in. It's too complicated, but to do it like that is possible. And I'm going to put just a drop of oil. There's a little screw here that allows you to remove the steam chest and all the cylinders, which I had to do just to get in there and finish this. It was really hard to do without that. I've got my microtrains gauge handy, so I'll adjust them and then check the gauge. You can see the gauge is a little tight. So I'll work on that, make sure there's no rolling resistance before I go to the next step. It's still a little stiff, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get. So make sure your wheels are all timed together properly. These look good to me. Then check the other side. And then make sure your wheels are exactly a quarter turn apart. Excellent. So I'll put the steam chest back and I'll continue to assemble the valve gear. This number 2 driver is called the main driver. This is why it's called the main driver. It's got the thicker counterweight. So it needs the connecting rod and then the main rod and then the eccentric crank. So all goes in there. Whenever you have a task like that seems unsurmountable, all you gotta do is divide it into small steps. I cannot fault Bachmann for the level of detail on this. It is quite beautiful and quite intricate. So what I did is I put all the other connecting rods and then I finished with the eccentric crank. And that's it. I have to do the other side now. But I'm celebrating this small increment. Woohoo! I've got the second side done now. It sure is beautiful. So it runs much better than before with the broken gears. I couldn't even make a full turn. Even with the new gears, it's not a very good runner. Let's just do a quick test on the bench. So it sort of kind of runs. Let's go try it on the track. So that's about as good as this is gonna run. And that's actually my opinion of this engine. It's not a super good runner. It sure is beautiful though. So I guess you can use it as a display engine. A lot of people, they buy brass engines and they just use them to display them. I think that's what its place is. Should be a nice display piece. Now I'm going to run my good Spectrum one to end the video and we'll finish with that. Yeah, I would suggest you buy the Spectrum kind. It runs dramatically different. Comes with a box like this. Also, very easy to differentiate them. The top of the casing here looks completely different. So I suggest you buy the Spectrum kind. Also, my Kato soundbox is back in style. So let's just hook up to this train. All aboard! Enjoyed the video. I certainly had fun making it for you.